Cincinnati Bengals just flipped the entire AFC North on its head, and nobody saw it coming. One phone call, one blockbuster trade, and suddenly, the team that's been searching for a dominant defensive presence just got the most feared interior lineman in the entire NFL. Dexter Lawrence is a Bengal now. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't just a good trade. This is the kind of move that changes a franchise's DNA. The kind of move that makes opposing offensive coordinators lose sleep on Sunday nights. The kind of move that makes Joe Burrow smile, because now, the defense finally has a monster to match the offense. But here's the thing, every blockbuster trade has winners and losers. And this one has some surprising names on both sides of that list. Let's break it down. First, who wins big here? The obvious answer is the Bengals. But let's go deeper than that. Joe Burrow wins. Think about it. For years, Burrow has carried this team on his shoulders. He's dragged them to a Super Bowl, survived a torn ACL, taken hits that would end most careers, and through all of it, defense has been the question mark. The weak link. The reason fans held their breath in the fourth quarter. Not anymore. Dexter Lawrence is a 6'4", 342-pound force of nature. He doesn't just stop the run, he eats it. He collapses pockets. He makes quarterbacks panic before they even drop back. Last season, he was one of the most disruptive interior linemen in the entire league. Double teams didn't stop him. Triple teams barely slowed him down. Now imagine him lined up next to Trey Hendrickson. Imagine what that defensive front looks like on third and short. Imagine being a running back and seeing that wall coming at you at full speed. The Bengals' defense just went from a question mark to a statement. And the AFC North, Ravens, Steelers, Browns, they all just felt this trade. Because now Cincinnati isn't just dangerous with the ball. They're dangerous without it too. But hold on, because there's another side to this story. The New York Giants lose. And they lose hard. Here's why that stings so much. The Giants have been rebuilding. They've been telling their fans, patience, trust the process, better days are coming. Dexter Lawrence was supposed to be the cornerstone of that rebuild. The one guy you build your defense around. Guy who makes young players better just by being in the room. And now he's gone. 4 draft picks. 4 futures. While the Giants fan base is sitting there wondering, wait, are we actually going backwards? This trade sends a signal. Not just about the Giants roster, but about their direction. When you trade your best defensive player in his prime, you're not building. You're dismantling. And the fans in New York, they feel that. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The Bengals didn't make this trade just to win now. They made it to send a message to the entire league. Cincinnati has been so close. Super Bowl appearance. Deep playoff runs. Heartbreaking exits. They know what it feels like to almost get there. And almost doesn't build statues. Almost doesn't win rings. This trade says, we're done with almost. With Dexter Lawrence anchoring that defensive line, the Bengals don't just have a team that can compete. They have a team that can dominate. They have a team that can make a run and actually finish it. Joe Burrow has the arm. Jamar Chase has the hands. And now, the defense has the muscle. The window is open. The pieces are in place. And somewhere in Cincinnati, they're not just dreaming about a Super Bowl anymore. They're planning for one.